Okay, someone on NBA Reddit's got a take. Can we please stop calling players that 90% of people wouldn't recognize by their initials? Now, they say the obvious ones are fine. You know, KD, AD, MJ, PG, we all get who these are. But then they make the point that calling Russ RW is annoying because RW has the same amount of syllables as his first name. RW, Russell Westbrook. It's true, there's actually no net gain by saying RW as opposed to Westbrook. I mean, you can type it out, so maybe this person's actually wrong. I just kind of talked myself into disagreeing with that one. Does it grind his gears when he says, Jazz could use someone like SM, and he has to wait 10 minutes going through their post history to find out he was talking about Shake Milton? Yeah, it's pretty annoying. This has definitely happened to me before, where it's like an inside thing between fans, where it's like for them it's great, but sometimes I'll go through team subreddits because, you know, I'm not able to watch every single game, so sometimes I'm like, alright, what are people talking about on this team? And then they're saying like random, you know, abbreviations for players, and I'm like, who the hell are you talking about right now? It's like some guy who plays 7 minutes a game. Anyway, what's the take? And Google to find out this MF was talking about Shake Milton. Who is MF? I mean, that's perfect. Although it makes me sad because it makes me think of MF Doom. We're gonna try to move on. Michael Finley, he was actually a great shooter for the Mavs. Oh, there you go, Doom. Me and this guy were on the same wavelength. All caps when you spell the guy's name, no doubt. Go listen to Mad Villainy if you haven't. What does this even mean? What do you mean everyone knows Lyndon B. Johnson? Okay, so that means that's for the LBJ for LeBron. AD is Adrian Peterson. No one calls Adrian Peterson AD, do they? There's no way that they do. This guy got thrown off for so long because of the Lyndon B. I mean, come on, man. I figured that one out in like, I mean, not 1 second, but like 5 seconds. Wait, what is all day? Is Adrian Peterson called all day? I don't know. My lack of football is... His birth name is Adrian Dieterson. That's not true. I refuse to believe that's true. And he switched it to Peterson after people called him all play, switched it. He's got a lot of practice. Alright, yeah, I know. I forgot about that whole story with Adrian Peterson. Whenever this guy sees KAJ, he thinks Karl Anthony Jones. Yeah, does Kareem need a better nickname? I mean, Kareem is alright, as these guys say, but I don't know. I think Kareem just got the short end of the stick with nicknames. Let's see, this guy is reminded of his high school debate club where they had to choose a historical figure and argue why they shouldn't be thrown off, and one person thought I meant LeBron the whole time. That's not true. I refuse to believe that's true. You're just going for Reddit likes on that one. The modern nickname game is beyond pathetic. 80s to 2000s had a bunch of excellent names. Now it's just AD, KD, D, Wade. This is literally as if my dad is watching basketball and he says, why doesn't everybody just drive? It's because there's people in the way, Dad. What do you mean? I mean, guys do take a couple step back threes that aren't great. I'll give you that one. And even here, the Claw, the King, Slim Reaper, the Beard. Come on, man. Like, get this mess out of here. The NBA is doing fine. Get this back in my day crap out of here. Slim Reaper isn't his real nickname. No, it's the nickname all of us want Kevin Durant to have. It's actually pretty true. Kevin Durant sucks at his own marketing. The guy's had like 4 media shows. No one cares about him. And yet... he's got the best nickname of all time, just ready to go, and he doesn't use it. This guy, someone said K.I., and they meant Kyrie Irving. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's just Kyrie. This guy wishes this would get posted in our NFL. The league has like 20,000 active players. I gotta say, as someone who's not into the NFL like that, people who have a take on every NFL player and team, I don't know how they do that. I mean, in the NBA, there's what? 6 players that matter on every team. Every comment is like, DT24 is a solid 9 tech, but I wish we still had RMJ. Yeah, this is like... the only person who gets this is Mina Kimes and like Kevin Clark and that one guy with the mustache.